anaweza yeka hapa. Ama ule mtana kakuongea. Tunamklipia tu on after every. Yeah. It'll be easier. Unanisikia? Hapa. Hapa. Clear. Sasa tubaki hapa. No, hii mic yake. Mic check. Okay, 1 2 mic check. Wait. Unajua mimi
Check mic 1 2. Yeah. Check mic.
mic check 1 2. 1 2 mic check. Unajua hii crazy yake. Sawa. Music open to me to ahí ponerla no la
The superstar DJ Joe. Follow him on Facebook and Instagram at DJ Joe.
Yeah, good morning. I was requesting if we would have tea right now up to 10:30, then we can proceed from there. Tafadhali. So tea is ready, it's served outside. Thank you. Good morning. Those who are outside tafadhali, we can join the hall and begin the tafadhali. Arusu, tafadhali help us to whip the members in. Tuendelee.
Recording in progress. Recording stopped.
Karibuni sana, karibuni sana, karibuni sana. Until they come, until they come. We are all standing until you all come in. Until they come, 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 until they come. Where are our CHPs? Until they come, until they come, until they come. Thank you very much. Can we confirm everyone is in? Until they come. Thank you very much.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. Yes, good morning once again. Yes. We are going to go to the partners and we are going to do the introductions. Then we are going to invite the chief of parties and delegations thereafter to make a few remarks. So I think we begin with so we can begin with UNICEF.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Susan Jobanto. I work in UNICEF. I'm based in the Lodwar Central Office. I'm a nutrition officer.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Kotuno Sang. I'm the chief of field office in charge of UNICEF operations in Ghana, West Pokot, Samburu, and Baringo County. Thank you.
Good morning, colleagues. My name is Stella, secretary, working for UNICEF based in the Lodwar Office as a help. Good morning, colleagues. My name is Eunice Longo. I work with UNICEF. I'm a health specialist based in Nairobi, supporting primary health care, community health, and institutes. Thank you.
We have
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hussein Dahir, and working with UNICEF in Lodwar Zonal Office, in charge of operations with the field office. Thank you. My name is Kevin Begon. I'm the county sanitation center, providing technical support to the county workshop.
Good morning, colleagues. And I'm Elizabeth Serot. I'm a nutritionist working for UNICEF based in West Pokot.
Not Elizabeth and been hours.
thank you. We can move to DNDI.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Charnat. I work as senior market manager at English Money Project, DNDI.
Good morning, all. My name is Professor Sam Pariti, Director, TNDI Eastern Africa. I've been a long-term friend and close partner with West Pokot County. Formerly, I was Director Kevin. Very, very happy to be here. I have adopted one from Kevin.
My name is Dr. Rose Basire from Cambridge, and a very close associate.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I work with them and I provide technical support to West Pokot County, but I work with more universities.
Good morning. Just noticed the mic is a bit low. You can put it up there. But my name is John Baraza. I work with USAID Ampatuzima in West Pokot County, and we work closely with the Department of Health to provide quality HIV management. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Elias Babu, Communications Secretary.
Thank you. We can move to Umi.
Morning, everyone. My name is Benjamin Boy. I work for USIT in Ghana, a project that supports Ghana, West Pokot, Tansoya, Kakamega, and Nakuru. I'm based in Lagos. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jackson Limo. I work for UBI, USIT in Ghana. System Program Officer, HSS Program, coordinating the 4 counties, that is Nakuru, West Pokot, Japan.
Thank you so much. We can move to STF.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you. My name is Mary Kimani. I work for ACF in Full Action Uganda. I'm based in Nairobi. I hold the market certification, and I'm here to just partake of this activity. My colleagues will introduce themselves. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mercy Lomo, working for African Academy Uganda as a field coordinator.
Thank you. IRC.
Good morning. My name is Robinson Sema, working at West Pokot.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Elisa Muriabe from the government colleague based in
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mutembe, supporting the community academic pandemic.
Good morning, all. I'm Naomi Tempai, supporting CPC program.
DSW.
Good morning. I'm Colin Sokola, program coordinator, advocacy and health at the DSW. Based though at the
Thank you so much. WFP. They were here. I think they just stepped out. $3.
Good morning. I'm Rose Bishango from the Dollars Foundation based in Nairobi. Project officer supporting support.
Thank you. Yes, Kenya.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Israel Ndu. I work as a program delivery officer.
Good morning. Morning again. All right, my name is Dr. Joseph. Work with PS Kenya, Population Service Kenya, as the technical lead for the testing program, is the largest testing program in Kenya. So thank you. We've been working with West Pokot.
Thank you so much. Health right.
Good morning. I'm
Good morning. My name is Silas Devon. I'm a program manager supporting SAMGA activities to help.
Thank you so much. We have a presentation from COG.
Good morning, team. My name is Elijah Chora. I work with COG, primary specialist, also support.
Thank you so much. Hope I have not left any partner. Yes, thank you. So I think we're going to go to the next step, and I'm just being informed that the county rep UNICEF is going to make the remarks tomorrow. So we can just go to the head of delegations and the chief of parties. We can begin with SDF. Tafadhali, karibu and just make your remarks.
Thank you very much. Good morning again, everyone. My name, as I said, is Mary Kimani. At this moment in time, I'm here representing the country director of Action Against Hunger, one Keith Doyle, who is out of the country on official duty, but also to relay our deep, excitement to be part of this gathering. As Action Against Hunger, we feel as part and parcel of West Pokot because we began operations in 2011 and we've been walking the journey with West Pokot County, doing largely nutrition across, but now looking also into matters health, given that the causes of malnutrition briefly, Action Against Hunger exists to rehabilitation and all the way to resilience. We exist to see a world without hunger and whatever consequences there are. Now that statement really does resonate with sits well when we talk about West Pokot County, because we know that West Pokot County has been battling with persistently high levels of both acute and chronic malnutrition. And as Action Against Hunger, invested, we have been invested in trying to understand what causes this malnutrition in West Pokot and what can be for the bigger good of the children of the county. Part, we must confess we are not yet there. We as Action Against Hunger think there's still a lot that needs to be done. And we think that some things need to be done differently. So we invested in, looking at how else can we address this matter of malnutrition. Recently, coming from the long drought, we saw that West Pokot County was not a priority county, and therefore being able to put together resource was proving challenging. Yet we know that the bigger problem in West Pokot, which is stunting, which is chronic malnutrition, really has to be addressed if we are to avoid falling into nutrition emergencies. So as Action Against Hunger, we are excited to join all of the partners here today. We continue to commit to do what it takes to address the problems that exist. We continue to appreciate the county government of West Pokot and look forward to being able to finally have a better positive story. We have many positive stories, we have made milestones, we have novel, ideas that have generated from West Pokot. And this is not something we are about to drop. We think there's a lot that needs to be done. From a personal level, I am happy to meet many other partners, some of which I think I didn't know that we are in the same place together, probably because we as Action Against Hunger have been heavily nutrition, but I'm confirming that we do have a project that is now looking at RMNCH, and therefore look forward, Daktari, to being at the table when other health partners are at the table, and we can work together. We believe in partnership. We look forward to strengthening partnerships and achieving that which we are all looking forward to, a healthy West Pokot population. Thank you very much.
Makofi tafadhali. Thank you so much, Mary. Thank you so much. Next, we're going to have Umi.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ruta, MC, the CEC, West Pokot, the chief officers, the partner representatives who are here, the chiefs of parties, and lead delegations, the entire CHMP of West Pokot, CHPs. Good morning. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Salaam alaikum. I want to take this opportunity to really appreciate West Pokot for this great opportunity for us as partners to come together and celebrate this very important milestone where the great county of West Pokot is repositioning primary health care to be the heart of service delivery. I know as programmers, we've done a lot in terms of development of infrastructure. We've also done a lot in terms of service delivery. We've also done a lot of good work in HPTU. We've also done a lot in terms of financing. But then the vocabulary of UHC is coming in at the right time, Andy, to help us rethink repositioning health. And I know there are several papers which have been written about repositioning health, but I really want to appreciate and congratulate West Pokot for being one of the first counties in this country to look at how we can reposition UHC as a main vehicle for service delivery. I know we realize RAMCA, HIV, we talk about TB, all these programs, if we have to succeed, we have to anchor them at the community level. As much as we know, as partners, there's a lot of work that needs to be done around community to ensure all that we are implementing have a fulcrum and a pivot. So as USID Misingi Mara, we support a number of interventions in West Pokot. We are first of all dealing with 5 counties in this region. And allow me to say we deal with human resource for health, strengthening systems, quality management systems, and also community systems. And all these are geared towards ensuring access to services by our population. Allow me to really appreciate the support that this county has given us in ensuring that we improve HRH systems. And some of the interventions include ensuring that we have work councils which can be able to address the harmonious working relationship between employer and employees. And one of the counties that had no much disruption during the strike was West Pokot because of the successful implementation of the workplace policy, which comes up with a forum where we can have regular engagement between leadership and also the unions and also the employees in those counties. Allow me to say human resources is one of the pillars of WHO, which reorganizes all other pillars, which is very critical, and we are happy to note that some of the interventions that include workload indicator of staffing needs, which helps counties to come up with the right staff in terms of mix and also numbers, and against the correct workload. These are WHO tool, which helps us to really position and understand the correct number of healthcare workers based on the workloads that can help us to equitably distribute our healthcare workers across facilities based on workload. And the other aspect that we support is quality health systems, which cuts across the thematic areas. Talk of nutrition, we require quality systems. Talk of HIV, talk of TB, talk of RAMCA, all of them require quality services for us to deliver services to our communities. The last aspect that we support is community health systems, which in West Pokot we have established quality improvement teams, which come all the way from the county to the lowest level of community. We want to see a system where you can also monitor and do regular reviews of performance with the CHPs. I look forward to a time when CHPs can flag the indicators and say, this is where we were, this is where we have moved, and this is where we aspire to move. That is the vocabulary that we want to hear. We want to really see lower level quality improvement, monitoring and evaluation of our indicators, so that at a household level, a CHP can say, I have this number of pregnant women, and my mother is at this gestation, so that we are sure we are really preparing our community for this very important process of accessing care, right from the mother, the father, and the children. Allow me to say, in quality, we are implementing the Kenya Quality Model of Health, and a number of QITs have been formed in West Pokot, and we are happy just to report that the Department of Health has been on top of it. Our biggest, again, is to have sustainable development where even when the partners leave, the steering wheel is still being led by the county. And that's the dream. Has continually helped us. We also did a community baseline survey and mapping for CHPs that helped us to understand the distribution of our CHPs in West Pokot. And we want to promise and pledge that we'll continue working to UHC will be the fulcrum of programming in West Pokot. Those remarks, we want to bring greetings from our Chief of Party, Matthew Thuku, who was not able to be with us, but he's passed his greetings and gratitude to the county government of West Pokot. Thank you, and back to you, Chair.
Thank you so much, Kofi. I think we are going to interrupt that session. We have an announcement from the hotel. I will invite the security team. Sorry.
All protocol observed. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Gilbert Opio, Safety and Security Manager at Hotel. Allow me briefly just to take this opportunity to welcome you all to this facility. Just to start with, where we sit is third floor. Third floor, Kerio Hall. We have our convenient units just adjacent to that entry point for both gents and ladies. On matters pertaining safety, as far as we are concerned, life is key and paramount. My first take would be, whenever you are not feeling well, please don't just sit and keep quiet. Share with us so that we can see means on how we can salvage the situation. On the same note, we are working very closely and partnering with the different hospitals within Wasikishu County, the Real Hospital, St. Luke Hospital, Eldoret Hospital, with both their response and mobile team for evacuation. On matters pertaining fire, we are working very closely with the Wasikishu Fire Brigade team and disaster management unit. Within Eka peripheral is very safe. As you are making it from the main gate, we have our bus parking to the right, well manned with both private entity and government apparatus. As you are accessing in, there was a small white tag you are given. Please remember just to keep it safe with you. By the close of the business, we will use it for validation at the front desk, the reception area. We are also working very closely with the government apparatus to make sure that our lives are not compromised. Within ECA, we have reasonable measures and systems just to help us keep track and manage our safety. So please, within the setup, we have the full HD cameras just to keep track of movements and our items with us. The assurance is that we are safe, life, and property. We offer very many different facilities under one roof. Literary points, we have the health club gym at 8th floor. We have swimming pool at 8th floor, the spa, the steam bath. So please, I tend to believe that at the end of the session, you might have a walkabout and enjoy the services we're also offering. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, allow me once again to take this opportunity to welcome you to ECA and wish you a very pleasant stay with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those announcements. I think while we were doing our introductions, Peter has stepped out. I think let me invite you to introduce yourself and proceed.
Good morning, everyone. Apologies, I stepped out just to address some issues. My name is Peter Otieno. I work for the World Food Program. In full, it's United Nations World Food Program, but we always go with WP, UNICEF. I'm here to represent WP management. Our country representative and director was invited to this occasion, but she's out of the country. And the senior deputy country director, who was supposed to take the honors of coming, is also engaged in meeting with national government at Nairobi. So I was requested to step in a really very big shoes. My portfolio in WP Kenya is basically managing relief operations. So whenever there are disaster, ability to cope, such as floods, drought, and all that, that is what now comes under my docket. And again, uniquely tied to this is the issues around nutrition, which is tied to emergency programming for purposes of fundraising and program management. So I also look at nutrition programs in Kenya, and not from a technical perspective, because we have nutritionists, but from a program management perspective, particularly focusing on the supply chain. So for this purpose, I just want to share key things. One, WP really trusts the county government of West Pokot. We got been engaged on and off when situation gets worse, particularly during drought. But I think there are always periods which cause what we call paradigm shift. And our last engagement during the long drought, the 4-5 failed rainy seasons, West Pokot team left a mark, particularly health sector, under the leadership of Dr. Ruto. When we were closing out our moderate malnutrition program support, and they presented the figures and the empirical data showing that our departure was not procedural, considering that while the malnutrition situation was so bad, we managed to stabilize it, but we were just way still above the emergency threshold, and they queried why we were leaving. Luckily, we were with our donors, and they put up a case. So I managed to sneak West Pokot in an evaluation of our nutrition, our emergency response with the 10 counties. And so they put up a very good case, which made it very easy for us to do a proposal to ensure that we return back to West Pokot. So as we are speaking, we are back to West Pokot, and next week we are rolling out distribution of nutrition commodities to the last mile. Already they're in the county, and we just cleared our brief meeting this morning with the Red Cross. That is going to be our last mile distribution partner. We will work with you to ensure that we are in this until the situation gets better. When I've been close to nutrition program for far too long now, since 2006, and my first engagement was you just meet doctors. That was in refugee camps in Turkana and then the Dab. And so over time, I have learned that nutrition and health are not mutually exclusive. It's there's kind of Siamese twins. You can't separate. You can't talk about health and you don't talk about nutrition, whether it's undernutrition or overnutrition. And so that is why we are very close to this health department in all the counties where we work, and also at national level, we have worked very closely with the Division of Nutrition and Dietetics. And so for us here is that we are going to focus on MAM, but we have our sister agency UNICEF, which is so looking at some, but also going broad and looking at issues around water and sanitation. And so I know UNICEF will talk tomorrow, but on behalf of UN agencies, we will continue our partnership with the county government because we are all working under the framework of strategic development goals. So while WP focuses on goal 2, which is basically looking at hunger and issues around nutrition, and that is also where we meet with UNICEF because they also deal with nutrition. But we also embrace SDG 17, which is talking about partnership. And so as footballers who admire the English Premier League say in Liverpool, I am not one of them, I'm just Gormaya. They say never walk alone. So that never walk alone is what we are saying is SDG 17. So UN as an organization works together, and all policies that apply across boards generally. So for WP specifically, as we look at MAM, we are also looking at possible opportunities for partnership. We know we are in the period where we worked very closely with UNICEF and many partners on issues around piloting of new WHO guidelines. And I think this is something that we should be very keen on and to work together on this. WP is also looking at positive health deviance, which is a new program that is basically looking at more focus on what we call behavior change communication. Just I think like 2-3 weeks ago, around 3-4 weeks ago, we were here in Eldoret, working towards piloting of KHIS, LMIS integration, so that we have a seamless supply chain system under KEMSA, where you can just log in, go to a health facility, and see how many nutrition commodities, how much nutrition commodities, how many people it has served, and you can look at over under distribution on any losses therein. And so we work this closely with county governments and UNICEF. So we are piloting it in Kisumu and Turkana, but we know it will roll over very, very fast. And I won't be hesitant to say after those 2 counties, we moved West Pokot because of the proactiveness of the health professionals there. So that is something that is coming up, and it will enable the leadership. Once you have access to the KEMSA system, and you just log in and see the big commodities, how many people, and you also see UNICEF, you see government, you see drugs, and that kind of system is very good so that you integrate the two. And we have given them a lot of support based on our experiences, particularly as WP. We are one of the largest logistics organizations globally, and we have managed to integrate commodity and people in one seamless system, which we are now extending. Our corporate system is called COMET. and you can just log in and upload your report and see. So now we want to see how the two work seamlessly to that effect. So I think without much ado, I just want to cap it up that we are focusing in preventing of wasting through new shifts using behavior change, communication, and a food systems approach with strong linkages to social protection, school meals program with WPs working on capacity strengthening mostly, and also using an approach of linking small-scale farmers to schools for supply once we get funding through the government through a program called NACON. I think without further ado, I would want to say thank you for inviting us. We will be participants in this, and we have an opportunity to network beyond this plenary so that we can share and compare notes for the benefit of the population of Kenya. Thank you very much.
Makofi. Thank you so much, and karibu tena. We're going to go to PNJ. Professor.
Our senior colleagues at West Pokot County government, I acknowledge your presence here. Thank you for the invite. Other senior colleagues from partner institutions that are working with West Pokot County government. Yeah, my name is Sam Kariuki, Director for GNDI Eastern Africa. And we've been long-term partners with West County government, working together, especially in areas on NPs. Actually, for the last 17 years, I've been a great pressure. I've just been in this job now for the last 1 year, 3 months. But before that, even while at Cambridge, where I was in various other senior positions, I knew we were working and also partnering with the West Pokot in many aspects, right from aspects of diagnostics to actually management of entities as we know them. And now, particularly, GNDI has partnered, especially on the roadmap towards elimination of BL. As you know, Kalaza is a big issue in this county. We really want to work together going forward as we look at the roadmap that WHO and Africa CDC together put for those 8 endemic countries in the region. We want to partner with you, the county government, to be able to walk that road together. With that partnership, we want to be able to, as PNDI, do R&D, research and development for new molecules, and the existing ones be able to monitor the effectiveness towards eliminating VL as a public health concern. We, as you may recall, launched and commissioned new infrastructure last month. In Segal, we had a 32-bed ward that we commissioned, and we were very excited. Our funders were very excited. PNDI headquarters in Geneva equally elated about this achievement. We know that this is going to bring access and of course, medical care closer to the communities that require this care, not just for VL, but for all other aspects, including the primary health care that we're talking about. And we want to be sure that we are able to integrate the fight against NTDs into the UHC as we roll it out. It becomes part and parcel of that part going forward. And we want to do that because we believe that the roadmap that the county government has created towards integrated UHC and especially primary health care is going to pose to benefit all other aspects, not just NPDs, but all other aspects. And I'm very excited also this morning. I met a number of colleagues and partners from other institutions that are working here in West Pokot. And I really want to dedicate that DNDI would wish to work with this party so that together we can be able to complement each other, bring together all partners that are working for the good of PHC and other aspects of health in this county so that we can deal with all forms of redundancies and be able to maximize the benefits that accrue from partnerships. So, Dr. Ndege, thank you very much for introducing me to that partnership forum. I'm looking forward to more meetings where we can be able to work together. Allow me to state that we at DNDI are very, very happy also to be partnering, especially in aspects of access, ensuring that commodities that go towards detection and the treatment and management of these are readily available, affordable prices, but also when required, the communities can be able to actually come and treat it and follow up towards attainment of universal health coverage as we know it. We are very, very pleased that this county, in my opinion, has provided leadership even for other counties on what partnership can do when people work together. And it's for us now to take advantage of that, to work together, to be able to maximize on the efforts of each other so that we are able to profit the people, the communities, and I believe communities that are healthy, families that are healthy, become economically viable and economically independent. And that is good for everyone, both in the community but also in the country. And once we empower them through health, we empower them economically, and we empower those communities to be able to manage their own affairs even long after the partners are gone from the scene. That's the big dream as DNDI. So very, very pleased to be here in this inaugural West Pokot County Primary Health Care exhibition for these 2 days, and looking forward to more interaction as we work together towards good of the communities that live in this very, very important county of West Pokot. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, Makofi. Thank you, Professor. We go to Dr. Ndege.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ruto. I hope the people at the back are hearing. Barasa, you are complaining. Can you hear me, Barasa? Thank you. I think I'm the one who spoke slowly or with a low voice, probably. So, Waziri, Chief Officer, and the entire leadership of West Pokot, colleagues, partners, and the CHPs, good morning. Yeah, my name, as you have heard, is Dr. Samson Dege. I do support West Pokot from the USAID AMPA to SIMA program. I also work with Moi University, School of Public Health. And as I start to make a few comments, let me say that West Pokot was my first district then to work as a medical officer and also as a medical officer of health. Then it was DMOH, District Medical Officer of Health. And actually, I am where I am today because of being in West Pokot. Because when I joined the county, then district, I just finished my internship. And I was a very young boy. I don't know, not a young boy, a young man. So, and during that period, of course, there were a number of issues going on, but what really made me do public health is because during my stay in West Pokot, the district, the hospital, Kapenguria County Referral Hospital now, won a trophy for being the cleanest hospital in Kenya. I think I need a clap for that. So we were the cleanest hospital and we got a trophy. And what I did, you see what really gave us the trophy, other than actually being clean, was the fact that the mortuary was also, in fact, the people who came for the inspection said that when they were giving us the trophy, said you can go to West Pokot and take tea in the mortuary. But they didn't understand the secret. Because those days, the bodies, when someone dies from the community, I don't know exactly whether that is still the case, they will go away and leave the body. And I developed a mechanism where we would actually bury the bodies because we knew they would not come back for it. So they never reached the mortuary. Except, of course, there are some people who are non-Pokots, but they would not take long. They would come and take their bodies away. So that was the secret, which I never told anybody. So after that, after we were given a trophy in Nairobi, I invited the then director of medical services, who was my teacher, Professor GBA Okello, to come and actually have a party, because I had a party with the staff, because they are the ones who really won the trophy. We used to clean the hospital once a month. And that time, because we knew they were coming, we actually cleaned the hospital. So we invited him. And when he went back to Nairobi, because he was attached to the university, he gave my name to the Department of Community Health to go and do Master of Public Health. I didn't apply. So anyway, and there are many other stories I can give. But coming back here is really to say then, because of some of the work I did then, I have never left being in West Pokot. And of course, I thank my chief of party in Ampat because he decided, let me support West Pokot. So we have had a lot of other interactions with the county